Hello Virgo, welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. So let's see what's coming up for you. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that helps to move the videos around YouTube. Fifth house, time to have some fun, take a risk maybe. We've got Saturn coming in as well. Oh, sorry, I don't know why that's in there. That shouldn't actually be in there. Sixth house. I've got 11th house. I'm going to leave that Saturn there because it's come out for a reason. Some astrological guidance. Water elements and Scorpio. Gemini, I think. Okay. Bottom of the astrology deck. Oh gosh, something fell out there. Is Uranus Genius. Let's get some goddess guidance now. Kali, endings and beginnings. Rhiannon. Two came out. Irene, and then we've got Isha. I'm going to put that with there. And then we've got your Manu Golden Opportunity. Lovely card coming in for you. Some fairy tarot. Okay. This is Seven of Autumn. Two of Summer. Okay, let's get a Destiny card. Wants to come out. Risk. Okay, that goes with the fifth house. Okay. All right, let's start here then. So we've got fifth house. Fifth house. So this could be a number of things coming in for you. Depends on your situation. If you're in a creative field, then this will be relevant to that. It is about your creative spark. It could even be artistry that you may have. we are all born creative, but not all of us are artistic. So if you are not artistically inclined, then this will certainly be about your creativity. It's also your individuality or your originality, your stamp, your flair, what it is that you do that has your kind of unique spin on it. It can also be about children. If you have children, then it can be related to them. And this can also be about a love affair. Possibly that is a situation for some of you. You have got 2 of summer here, so it could very well be to do with that. It can also be, as I said, about taking a risk. The 5th house can also be about a risk. The other aspect of the 5th house is really that it encompasses any sort of recreational, fun, pleasurable activities. So now the pleasurable can obviously go with the love affair, but all recreational activities, anything that is fun, it can be sport, it can be any activity which is enjoyable and something that you really enjoy doing, whether it's just with your hands, like a handcraft, or whether it's a physical activity. It covers all recreational activities, so whatever is right for you. Now it's saying here that you have got water element sensing. So it's saying that, from an energetic point of view, if you are wanting to undertake an activity, or you are perhaps already involved in an activity, whether it's a sport or something else that you may be, have been enjoying, or it could even be a group activity or a club activity, it's saying that your energy is going to be a little bit low at this time. Now, this is purposeful. It's necessary. What it means is that you just need to pull back your energy for a while, because this is a time for rest and recovery. It's like a pause period. This is not a time to be initiating or going after something or really training hard for something. This is more of a rest and a recovery period. But if you are artistic or creative, or even if you just enjoy activities related to that, that now is the time to be doing those. So this could be reading, it could be musical instruments, it could be creating something, or using your artistic side for something, whatever it may be. It's a very good time for that, because you will be very much connected to the water element, and this has got obviously quite a spiritual element to it as well, but it is also very much about connecting to imagination and to inspiration as well. But it's a wonderful time to be actually just relaxing, get your boundaries in place, because when you're quiet and you're kind of going through a compassionate phase like this, where you're just more sensitive, you're in a quiet phase, some people can take advantage, or they try to draw your energy out. So just make sure your boundaries are in place. Take steps to give yourself time to just relax, and do things which are, it could even be water related. Perhaps you need to swim more, get in the water if you can, sea salt baths, any water rituals are great, but it can also mean obviously drinking water, because if you're doing a sport or a recreational activity, you may need to do that. But it can also be just from it's almost like going within. You're listening to your emotions and your instincts more. This is not about logic. This is not about logic. So if you're trying to make a decision in this 5th house, I say that because you've got endings and beginnings. So if you're trying to make a decision, or you're moving into a new phase, this is about listening to your instincts and your intuitions rather than logic. Okay, go with how you feel, and you can only listen to how you feel when things are quiet, when you are not in a position of go and your energy is being burnt out. This is a preservation of energy at this time, because it's like a preparation for something that you're going to do, or something that you're going to be moving into, but it's just a time for drawing down that energy, and nurturing yourself and nurturing your energies at this time, so that you can actually be in a position of strength when the energies come in, and when they turn again, for you to move forward. Now, for some of you, this may also be to do with this medicine woman Ishel. You are a channel for divine healing power. So this can mean a lot of different things. This can be healing for yourself. You may be receiving healing at this time. during this water element phase, especially if you're involved in sporting activities or recreational activities or just activities which are demanding on your body. It's just saying that this is a time for healing, whether you're pulling it into yourself or whether you are applying it in some way. It could be for your children. If you have children, you could be just having quiet time with them, or they may be going through a quiet phase and you're noticing that. And you can bring this healing energy and you can channel it down. You just have to connect your consciousness to the spiritual realm, to the psychic realm, and also to, it's like a lightning rod. You connect that to heaven and draw that energy down for yourself, for others. But it can also be healing power which can be translated into a creative or an artistic work, where you actually channel that energy down into what it is that you are creating. And the people, or the children as it may be, that you are, that are going to see that work will pick up the vibration or the energy from what it is that you have created. That's how it works. Okay, so they can lock in. The ones that need to see it will lock in and see that and pick up what they need from what it is that you have created. It could also be, as I say, to do with a love affair. Maybe you are healing something to do with the love affair. You've got Kali endings and beginnings here. So channeling healing energy down for yourself, but also for your person, or as I said, it could be for your children. But this is bringing healing energy down, and you do this through the, whatever it is that you are doing. It could also be just a recreational activity that you're doing. It could be yoga, it could be hiking, it could be anything that is pleasurable and enjoyable for you, and it brings healing. And this could be walking, as I say, in nature. It could be spending time in nature. It could be swimming. You've got the water element here. So there's something about bringing this healing in for yourself and for others, and just through the fifth house, but through the water element possibly as well. And this can be emotional healing as well for yourself and for others. Now we've also got Kali endings and beginnings. So she's saying here the old must be released so that the new can enter. So this could be, if it's love affair related, perhaps you are releasing something and a new love affair is coming in, and you could be just releasing emotions and attachments to a previous relationship, and now a new relationship is coming in for you, and it's about opening up to that. But it could also be to do with the ending of something in this fifth house, like a cycle change, where you've been doing something in a specific way for some time, and now it needs to be changed in some direction or another. But she's saying not to fear the changes that are occurring in this house. You're getting ready. You're getting ready for these changes, and this is why you have this like dreaming and planning phase, and conserving your energy and protecting your energies, but also getting into some sort of artistic or creative mode. It could even be musical, as I said, just enjoying these things, because that will help you to bring you into the present moment to obtain this healing which you need to at this time. So that's preparation, but it could be that you're in the midst of this transition where you are letting go of aspects of this house. It could be work that you've been doing for a long time. Now it's complete, or you're moving away from that into a different realm or a different sphere or a different area of interest. Whatever it may be for you, but there's some sort of ending and beginning, but she's saying not to release it, okay? And don't fight this change, whatever is coming in for you. Don't fight it, don't resist, just be open, allow the changes to take place, because it's going to bring in the new for you. You must release the old to bring in the new. That's how you grow, and that creates promotional growth, emotional growth, and that's what you want. You want to be going through this. Now it could also be that you have already had some issues to do with this, because this is kind of eclipse energy. You may have already been through something, and now you're in the midst of this transformation, and she's saying that on the other side of this transition, you will have you'll be in a much better place, and you must allow this change to happen to bring in the new for you. There is some element of risk related here as well. So this could very well be to do with either taking up a new activity and you're just in preparation phase, or you're changing direction in some way with the work you're doing, or it could be love affair related, or it could just be that you are taking a risk in some way in this house. And this it could also be in your what you're kind of busy with at this time, something that you are creating or something that you're working with right now, and there's a risk involved, almost like you're going in a new direction, or you're changing direction somehow, and you may just be thinking about this a little bit, planning your moves, planning your direction of movement, and how it's going to unfold for you. But something has definitely shifted at this time. It could very well be, because this is the bottom of the fairy tarot, it could very well be something coming in, a new relationship coming in here. So it says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. So this could be within a current love affair, or it could be to do with something to do with children, or others that are involved in this situation. It just says here, don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So it could be to do with that. Now, we have got here the 6th house. So the 6th house is all routines. This is normally around work, and work-related, work colleagues, workplace, and everything to do with that. But it is also very much about your health, your diet, your well-being, your lifestyle, how you are living it at this time. So, and it could also be the balance of those two. But it's all your routines around those things. It's also your management of your time, and what you're doing in the moment and what you're doing in your daily life. All of these things come up. It could also be the house of pets. So this is something pet related may be coming up at this time. But I do feel that it could very well be to do with this, what I mentioned earlier about the balance between the home and the work life, or the home and the career, and the balance of those two. It could very well be to do with that coming up with your 6th house. But it is also very much health related. So health and diet, perhaps that needs a bit of a checkup at this time, or you just need to change something. Perhaps it's the way you're eating, or that you're not getting enough exercise, and maybe that's why you have the the 5th house, which is can be recreational activity related. So now we've had Kali, endings and beginnings, and here we've got Scorpio, I transform. So this is saying that something needs to be transformed in this house. So whether it's the way you are working, or the routines that you have in place for working, perhaps you need to change something there, something's not working for you, or you need to bring in routine to bring structure into what's happening. It could also be that, as I said, with your health and your diet and your well-being and your lifestyle, all of those things, there could be something that needs to be transformed at this time. So it could also be, something, a cycle is ending. So something is ending and something new is beginning, or you may need to end a cycle or complete something so that you can bring in new things. This is all about transformation, transition between one cycle and another. In some cases, there can be a little bit of control about this. There can be control or manipulation issues that may pop up with this. So just apply that however that relates to you in the 6th house. It could be work related, or it could be health and diet and well-being. Perhaps you are living in a situation where you don't have control of what it is that you're eating, or your health and your diet and so on. You may be living with others. You need to perhaps bring in something to do with that, or it could be to do with work. However it applies to you. It could also be that something may be coming out at this time with the 6th house. So it's coming up either in your work routines, or your health and your diet and your well-being. Something is coming up. It's something that perhaps wasn't seen before or acknowledged, just something that was under the surface that is now rising to the surface to be seen and to be looked at. It can also be to do with union energy. So when you've got two people together in a committed relationship, and as I said, with the 2 of summer, you have somebody's making a commitment here. With the 6th house coming in and the Scorpio transform, it could be that when you come into a situation, when you meld together your work life and your home life, all of these things, you may have a bit of a clash, particularly with Scorpio. There could be a bit of a clash of routines, or a clash of how you live your life, your lifestyle, your health and your diet. One person maybe have living their life in a certain way, and the other person has been doing it this way. Now when you come together in a commitment, there can be some sort of resolution that has to occur, some sort of shifting or changing. So it could be that as well. It could be the shifting and changing of that. How is it going to come together? The nuts and bolts of the situation. It can also be financially related. Maybe something is coming in to do with that. And this is going to shift or change, or it could be that you need to change certain things within your routines around home, your health and your diet and your well-being, your lifestyle, or it's work-related, or both. There's something to do with this that needs to be some sort of cycle shift is occurring, or you may need to transform certain things so that there's cohesion or there's balance coming in. We've also got Rhiannon Sorceress. So you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So clear intentions is the key word here, especially with the Scorpio I transform. This, as I said, can be a control energy. There could be a few power struggles going on, whether it's work related or home, lifestyle related, whatever the situation is. But it's your clear intentions really which are going to drive the outcome here. With Rhiannon's energy, she's a manifester, and you can manifest whatever you need to in this house, but your clear intentions are what's going to drive it. So, be careful with your routines, be pristine with your diet, do everything you can to support yourself and your daily routines at this time, but have clear intentions, what it is that you're wanting to manifest, and be clear about that, and then do everything you can to move forward in that regard. Now, we have got also here the 11th house. So this is the house of friendships, but it's also the house of the future. So this is your future that you have envisioned for yourself. So this is your hopes and your wishes, your dreams. It's also your particular hobbies and interests, things that are close to you, what you enjoy. And it's also your ideals, what it is that you have in mind for yourself. It can be any kind of social group that you may be involved in as well. You've got the 5th house, so it could be that you are a member of a club or a society or an association. It could be exercise related, or it could be to do with work or something else that you, some sort of group activity, or you could be joining a group of some sort, whether it's online or physically, however it comes in for you. The friendship side, as I said, this may apply to some of you. You may have, because you've got Gemini here, it could very well be friendship related, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and that is all about friendships as well. Friendships are important in the Gemini realm. So it could be that is something has shifted or changing for you, or some sort of change I feel is coming in because you've got Gemini here. So Gemini, I think, so this is in some cases this is the Lover's card, so it could very well be that you've already got the Two of Summer as well here. So it could be that a friend is now becoming closer to you, more intimate in some way. It could be that, or it could be that you have a decision to make in this house. The Gemini is the mind, the mental aspect. I think there's analyzing, there's research, there's exchange of ideas, there's talking, there's communicating. All communication matters come in. You could be communicating with your friends right now, or you could have a lack of communication, or you have a decision to make, or you need to say something at this time. It could also be related to certain family members, so like general relatives. It could be siblings, and something to do with that, and it's manifesting in your 11th house. And this could be to do with your hopes and your dreams and your wishes, your ideals for yourself for the future. And it could also be that you have an interest in something, or you are learning something at this time. You could also be in two minds about something in this house. The 11th house is also to do with social reform, and global issues, group mindsets and things like that. So it's also trends and fashions and fads and things like that also come into the 11th house. But this is about inquiry. This is very inquiry related. It's also to do with media. It's also to do with like multitasking, being flexible, walking your talk. All of these issues come in with Gemini. Now, it looks like there may have been a little bit of a hump or some kind of transition which you are going through in this house, because you've got Irene, peace. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. So she's saying that whatever you're stressing about in this house, whether it's your hopes and your dreams and your visions for yourself, something that you've been working for, some ideal that you've been working towards. It could be a hobby or an interest. It could even be, as I said, friendship related maybe. But she's saying that there's no need to worry, all right? You know, that things are working out. There's a schedule in place. Things are happening. There's joy that's coming in. There's abundance here. There's a baby. There's, you know, food. So it's a very abundant energy. And she's just saying, be at peace. So whatever is occurring in this 11th house, whichever way around it is for you, whatever is specific to you, there's no need to worry. Okay, don't worry, because what you worry about is what you draw towards you then. So everything is working out beautifully. So if you're concerned about your future, or you're just wondering where you fit into the world or how things are gonna, you're concerned about your future, don't worry. Okay, everything's going to be fine. Now we've just got here as well, 7 of autumn, have patience and don't worry. So here is the same message again. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, which is why you had the water element card. Okay, this is about resting, planning, dreaming, and just indulging in various types of, you know, nurturing types of activities. Just stay low, keep your energy low for now. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time or money. So you're thinking about things now, that's why you've got the Gemini here, and the water element is saying to you that this is, you need to bring this information down to you. This is a kind of a dreaming and a planning phase. It's a, you know, low energy, so keep your gathering of your resources, because you're going to make a prudent investment of your time or money. So have patience, and this is why Irene is here. Have patience, because things are going to work out however it's planning out for you in the 11th house. It could be, as I said, you know, something to do with your career or where you're headed in life. With the global changes going on currently, you may just be stressing about where you fit in or how things are going to hang together. Have patience. All right, take time to rest and plan your next steps, and don't worry again. Now we have also got here Uranus genius coming in. So Uranus rules the 11th house normally. So it seems to me that maybe friends are important, or you may have others around you who are like friends. And they're very supportive of you at this time. So they may be supporting your ideas, or it could be a business idea that they're supporting you in, something where you have a kind of a support base. And these can be friends, or they can be acquaintances, or people that are around you, which you are like family, but they are quite, you know, they could be colleagues. So they could be gathering around at this time, but it could also be again about the future. Uranus is very much about the future, so you could at this time have a leap of consciousness of some sort. Now this could be a brilliant idea, or it could just be that your mind is opening, your third eye has been activated. It's like a leap of consciousness where you're literally starting to put things together. You're seeing the dots, you're putting things together, and you're actually seeing things that you could not see before. Or you could be channeling brilliant ideas down, or some sort of insight or realization, something very, very important. Uranus is really, it can blow your mind, literally. Uranus is like a bolt of lightning coming down, and you can literally wake up one day and see the world quite differently than how you saw it before. Or you could bring in a beautiful idea, or just some angle that you just didn't see before. It's the genius within is being activated. As I said, third eye activations are happening to everybody. So this is a wonderful opening up, and you know, it's vision. It can also be liberation from something as well. You could be liberating yourself from something which has been troublesome or just hasn't been working for you. It's kind of got a rebellious streak in it. So you could also be changing course and going in a different direction, which is non-traditional. Uranus is very unconventional. It can be very unconventional. So this can be something that is brand new direction, or a brand new thought form, or a brand new idea, or a brand new technology, whether you are initiating that or whether you are using those new technologies or ideas to bring yourself to where you need to be. But it's the use of futuristic tech may come in here, science fiction, physics, all these kinds of things do come in with Uranus. But it really is futuristic tech or more advanced than where you have been. But it could also be your angle, your insight, your intuition, you're seeing something that is new and it's kind of cutting edge, you know. And it may be that you have these other people or certain ones around you who are going to support you in that, or they're going to see what you see. They see the potential. You know, being unconventional, it could be something very unexpected as well. But it's kind of got that very new cutting edge energy. It could also be that you're mixing with people who are like this, who have got very unconventional views or very unique views, or they're just very different from you. So all of these aspects coming in, but it's a beautiful energy. It can literally zap you from one place to another. It really is a very strong, stimulating energy. It could be a complete change of direction or just a complete change in whichever way, whichever area of interest here for you. Now with the Uranus energy, we come back to Saturn. So with this incredible genius or this activation that is occurring, or this exposure to tech or to a new direction or to the future, you could be getting glimpses of the future. Something to do with that. With that comes the responsibility. Okay, so this is about working hard. This is about putting your shoulder to the wheel. It can also be about taking a very good look at everything. Is your foundation working for you? Where is it wobbly? Where can you improve it? What if you've got anything wobbly or unstable in your life, it will fall away. Saturn helps you to build the very best foundation. It is also about structure, about systems, about you know, rules and regulations, all of those sorts of things. In some ways it can be oppressive as well. So sometimes it can make you feel like you are just working doggedly away and getting nowhere, and you're not getting any acknowledgement, or you know, like sometimes life can feel a bit hard under under the energy of Saturn. But it's kind of honing your energy. It does sometimes put you under pressure. But that's how you make diamonds, okay? So you've got to work with the energy of Saturn, which is about being structured, strategic, mature, and having rules and regulations, but also having a system, having a schedule, having a structure that you can hang things on. Because with this Uranus genius energy coming in, whether it's an idea or somebody around you who's like that, or whether it's a new point of view that you are suddenly seeing, or a realization that you are having, you can bring the structure of Saturn in to help to formulate it so that it can carry you forward at this time. But it could also be that you are seeing the truth of something. You are seeing something which you did not see before. And then what are you going to do about it now? And it could also just be having a good realistic look around you at certain things and bringing procedures in or structures in to assist you at this time. It could also be, in some cases, it can be a course correct. So you could have been going in one direction for some time, and now you've had to course correct and go somewhere else, or go in a different direction. Certainly with Uranus in and with the Gemini energy and the 11th house, this is could very well be a change of direction. And it's new and quite exciting by the look of things. Now, we have also got here, finally, your money, your golden opportunity. So I do feel that this energy is going to come in for you. Something is coming in. It could very well be Uranus that's bringing it in for you, okay? Your money, your golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is joy. This is a lovely, she looks wonderfully happy. She's enjoying herself in the water there. This is a water element coming in again, something coming into you. It's coming straight for you. Wonderful opportunity. And she's saying that it's important that you take this opportunity. It's coming straight for you. It's built for you at this time. And this is all about divine timing, and now it's coming in for you. So don't hesitate or procrastinate. You are fully equipped to take this opportunity. So jump in, grasp it with both hands and jump into the water with her, and let it carry you to where you need to be. But you're fully qualified in whatever way or form this is coming in for you, whether it's a new relationship or something to do with work or whatever is your situation. Something is coming in, and you're absolutely ready for this opportunity now, and you have all the skills or everything that makes up you. You're ready to take this. So don't hesitate, do not procrastinate. In some cases it could be a new person. If it's a love affair coming in for some of you, this person could be very Uranian, so they could be Aquarian or have a lot of Aquarian characteristics, or just be very cutting edge or very unusual or very unconventional, just very different from you. So that could also be coming in. Hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time.